guys, what's going on? Joseph Vollmer here, and if you can see, I'm in the garage with the Peanut Gallery today. We got Colin, who it's been a while since you've seen him in a video, and Blake. He's been in a few here and there. And he is itching to open up. Kind of did a thing today. So went to Harbor Freight. Been debating about this for a while. Bought a motorcycle lift, one of the lift tables. That's what's in the crate. We're gonna open it up here in a second. And don't do that. I'll give you a knife. And show you. We're gonna unbox it and show you how it comes from Harbor Freight. Get it put together, and then get the Valkyrie up on it so I can make a few more videos on the Valkyrie and have it be up high enough where I can get you guys some better shots. So
yeah,
here we go. He's trying to
I'm doing it. What are you
break
saying?
the things.
I'm
Now,
not.
watch. Keep in mind, if you're going to buy one of these guys, this thing is heavy. It says it's 145 kilograms in the carton. If you convert that over, that's 100 or 320 pounds.
Yeah.
And this thing, it took all three of us to lift it out of the back of his truck.
Yeah,
So, rolled it in here on the motorcycle jack that you can see down there on the floor. So, I'm going to get you set up here, and we're going to open it up and see what we've got inside the box. Okay. Colin, there should be another pry bar or two right over there on the floor.
Oh, you guys suck. You guys got pry bars? Why so big? Why not?
Yeah. Okay. So,
Can I start busting this box open?
hang on a minute. Well, there's the... yeah.
Can't move.
Here, he can't. Hang on.
Oh.
Let's see if we can go straight up with it.
But I'm breaking stuff.
Yep. All right. Get him out of the way.
Move. Got that side off. Let me know when you get that side off. That one you said. Hey, you got this side off. Should we just open up this garage door
Yeah,
again?
go ahead and open up the door.
God, go open up the door. I don't know where to go.
So, looks like, okay, that's a safety rod. A wheel shock.
I was trying to do something stupid and it backfired.
Luckily, I don't think the camera can see
Now,
you.
should I have it right in front of it?
All right. Don't lift your end up. Let me see if I can get it up where I can just... Oh!
Hey, pedal, get back, dude.
That took off.
Why are you trying to pedal away from us? Come on, man.
Get this stuff off of the lift.
Oh, my golf clubs is missing. Hang on. Watch this. Magic. Oh, no, never mind. That just lifted, that literally lifted it up.
Yeah, here, hold on. I got you. There we go. Not what you anticipated happening.
No, I picked it up and it was going
Where's
straight.
the jack, Colin?
I'm like, why is this thing so light? I looked down and the belt was standing right up. As you can see, I've accidentally lifted it up some.
It's on casters, so it does roll. It's got a lift out section here for servicing the rear tire. So if you need to take the rear wheel off, you can jack the bike up, lift that section out, drop the rear wheel down through the lift. Let's see if we can at least temporarily attach this enough to... Like,
What's up, dog? What's up?
I saw that.
What'd I do? I didn't do nothing.
Okay, lower it. There we go. Set that back down. Now,
Now I can jack your right on up. No, I'm not going to do that. Actually, I might.
this piece
Oh, I need to get that way. Let's go.
just drops in the back like this. From the bike on.
So that's why you said you had it in backwards. At first I'm thinking, oh wait, no, that board could probably go on either way.
No, because your wheel chock has to go down there. Which we'll get there in just a second. Come here. Oh, that's my knife. It moved.
I was about to say, if you need one, I got you. Don't have sparks, I don't know.
I had to remember where mine was. Okay, so
I got book bag wheels.
we've got 4 U-bolts. The U-bolts go down here in the lift. Here, Blake.
What do you want from me?
Find 2 wrenches that'll fit the nuts on those U-bolts. Oop. Where's the bolt? Okay, and then we've got the tire stop and the clamp. So, these are 17 millimeter.
I think that one was stupid. I'll be back out in a minute.
That's going to be the front set of holes. And that'll give me definitely could use a little oil on the clamp screw there. These U-bolts go in these holes to give you something to tie the bike down to as a safety so it doesn't fall over on the lift, which would not be a good day. And I'm going to shorten those up as much as I can. Alright, we've got all those installed. I've already bubble wrap. I've already put this pedal on so I can lower it back down after Blake accidentally picked it up. Now, I believe this is the lift pedal, and it is removable, so it just slides on. That way, once you get the lift up, you can take it off and get it out of your way. But it just raises like that, lowers like that. So I guess the only other thing we had in the box was, move this so you can see what I'm doing here. The only other thing we had in the box was this long steel rod, which I'll show you guys in a minute once we get the bike loaded on. This is actually a safety rod that you slide through the undercarriage of the lift to lock the lift out in the up position, so that once it's locked in the up position, if it drops, it'll hit the rod and stop instead of going all the way to the floor and possibly damaging the motorcycle. So that's the purpose of that. Now, this thing, being that it's on casters, once I get the bike on here, I should be able to roll it back in the garage, albeit very gingerly, to get it where I need it. But before I load the bike, to show you, there is these small screws down here that we need to push these down against the floor to stop the lift, keep it from rolling while we load it, because that would be a very bad day. I need to go out to my truck and get a couple of ratchet straps just to make sure we got the bike secured once we get it loaded. So, alright guys, I'm going to go grab some ratchet straps so that we can secure the bike once it's loaded onto the lift. And then we'll be back. Alright. Hopefully you guys have a good view from up there. I know it's going to be kind of an odd one. Now I'm going to try and get my bike up on the lift without jumping it here. On three, ready? 1, 2, 3. All right. Whew. Now, Dylan,
Yeah.
go around the front. Tighten up the wheel clamp from my side.
Spin my way or yours.
It's going to go clockwise. Yeah, like that. Keep going. You got it on? Okay. Now. Okay, that's not going to work. Okay. Now. Go to the far side. And just hold it up. Hold the bike up.
I can try.
You don't have to do much. Just, you got it? Just keep it from moving. Okay? The stand is actually holding it fairly well. Don't get it clean. Got it?
I'm gonna go in now. But before then, anything else you need?
Nope, you're good. Unless you hear me screaming. Now let's see if we can roll it around with the bike on it without dumping everything. Look at that. Now, come on. I'm having my questions about that myself. Problem is, the damn bike is leaning. Turn is making a lift one lean. See if that's any better. Okay, that's really not bad. It's just got a little movement. this steel rod right here. Once we get it up to our desired working height, which you need to go up a little higher, we'll slide it through there, and that will lock the lift out. Well, in the meantime, we'll just see if we're there yet. So I think I'm going to just slide that through there and take it back down to that notch for the moment. Ever so gently. There it goes. Just be careful with it. The further forward you get, because it does kind of take off there, doesn't it? Alright. There. Now she's sitting down on the lock. And actually that position would be perfect if I was sitting on my creeper seat to be able to roll around it. So guys, there you go. I hope you guys find this video helpful. Kind of an unboxing of this. I'll give you a shot here. If I can get out of the light. 1,000-pound capacity Pittsburg motorcycle lift. You can see we got the wheel clamp set up, and it's actually at its furthest forward point about perfect. And surprisingly, even on this Valkyrie, it puts the rear plate right about the center of the back tire. So if I had to drop this rear tire out, I'd still have to jack it up, take the weight off of it, but theoretically I could drop it out through the hole in the lift, and if it was all the way up, there'd be enough room down here to bring it out the back, which is nice. I am going to have to track down a smaller jack that will work with the lift, you know, up underneath the bike now. I know they do make them, so not a big deal there. If not, maybe we'll fabricate our own. But now, hopefully I can get back to working on this bike, bringing you guys a little bit better videos, because now I can get better camera angles on the down low stuff on the bike, as opposed to looking down from the top, so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. So do me a favor, please share this video. Don't forget to rate it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. If you have, make sure you hit the notification bell so you get notifications on all my new videos when they're posted. And as always, if you have any questions, drop them down in the comments section. Now, just so you know, I did pay full price for this. I found a coupon that got basically saved $100 on it, so it got it down from $449 to $349. So with tax, it was about $380 for the lift where I live. But as you can see, it gets it up much higher here. So I think my lower back is going to thank me, because working on this bike over the last week, every night when I got done, my lower back was getting stiff from being down on the floor. So hopefully that'll be nice. It'll be nice to have a place where I can raise it up and get you guys better camera shots, and you know, a place to lay parts out and show you what I'm doing, and tools and all that kind of stuff. So like I said, do me a favor, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. We will see you on the next one. Don't forget, get out there, get your hands dirty. You might have a little fun doing it.